The best CS player of all time is back. S1mple has returned, and he has played his first official now with Falcons, who he will be playing the major for. We are going to do a demo review and see if he still has it. Obviously, S1mple is an insane player, playing against him for many, many years. There's just no way that he's not going to be good. Before we continue, if you want to take your Counter-Strike abilities to the next level, then you need to check out Refrag.gg. Refrag is the premier training tool available for Counter-Strike 2, with over 20 different modes that train you at each aspect of the game, from aim to counter-strafing, utility, and so much more. If you want to use the training platform that me and so many other players use, then you need to check out Refrag.gg. And now let's get back to the video. So if you haven't seen the stats, this was a map that S1mple unfortunately struggled on, so we're going to see exactly what happened. Typically the AWPer is going to be playing around like mid and like the stair position right here. So typically they're going to be playing like kind of in the pack here. They're going to be playing together with their team, helping them take water control, being support sometimes for like the A main guy. And the AWP is very important on this map too, since it's very hard for CTs to push, and the AWP is there to shut down a lot of like the long range angles. They're going together, grouped up here in A main. Just feels like he's not really getting any space. See like their entry pathing. So that smoke happened. He's trying to get in front of it. And I feel like, yeah, they just didn't really have enough space here. Not really any chances for S1mple so far. Now it is MR12, so sometimes like these halves can just fly by. And now S1mple finally has an AWP in his hands. Most AWPers are going to be in the pack. They're 3 water right now, holds the phase, sees nothing there. And now he's going to support his teammates going into A main. Flashes for him. They see nothing. They get smoked off. And A main is kind of like this, you know, I'm going to smoke this and I'm going to smoke you right back. You mollied this, I'm going to molly you right back type stuff. So it's just a bunch of nade trading. So you need a lot of support. And that's why the AWPer is usually the guy that does that. He's going to hold onto E-box, make sure that no one peeks while that A main stuff is going down. Holds for Snappy to get into position. So S1mple does have the bomb here. And I think he wants to flash Magus back in. Yeah, they were going to like do one more A main thing, it seems. Sees that guy. Killing Lucky. Unfortunately, gets traded too. It seems like they're a little disjointed now that I think about it, because if Snappy's going to go for this duel here, if they're planning to end the round right here and he's going to dry swing into E-box with 2 guys close B main, Magisk might as well just be with them and they should just be grouped up and just end the round together. And Magisk is throwing a smoke that it probably was going to be a really obvious fake anyway. You know, I don't know if it was like the best timed fake that they were going for, because Snappy is going to dry E-box like I was saying, with Dupree and Maiden close B main. Start mid, see if you get any picks, and then they're going to flash in for his teammates at A main. They take that together. Nice kill from Snappy. Good trades. And oh, that's awkward. He probably would have wanted the AWP, but that's what's nice about S1mple though. Like he knows like when he needs to take space. I would think that he would come up here and he would probably just like hold heaven or something while Magisk is running in. So Magisk would be up here. He's like going for these duels safely. And then like S1mple would be, you know, getting this line to heaven safely. And just seeing if like any of them overstep. Because his 2 teammates aren't really like in position to do anything here, and they have like these 2 guys. They can't really like end the round here, but instead he picks up the Mac 10 and just like kind of gets in their face. He knows that they're no armor besides the one guy that has the M4. Gets in here and he's making sure that he's trading with Magisk, and this immediately falls away. Picks up the AWP before he leaves. Make sure he's holding, gets the tag onto the guy pushing too. Really nice shot. S1mple's very quick to react to a lot of stuff. Molotov was, or default was mollied. Goes for the half wall clear, which is definitely what he should be doing. I don't even know how he doesn't kill him there. I think that I don't even know if he shot. Oh, he did shoot. I think that he got aim punched. He's only 2 and 8. He's actually played pretty good the entire time. So same stuff that we've already kind of seen. This was the pick that he was trying to go for like all these rounds. If you're an AWPer where Maka was, and you peek from the right side like how S1mple is doing, then this CT AWPer, he won't even see him. He's just gonna die. He's holding this right side, dies. And that's just how the angles work in CS2. And make sure you check out Refrag Academy. I have a really lengthy video about angles and all the types of peeks you should be doing against them, how all that stuff works. Holding exit here on the left, and now they're all just holding. 3Max is playing really fast here. That's because, you know, they're out A. They have to just win these fights. And so far from a 2 kills forever, 4 and 8. But overall, it was like a solid half. I think that he played as well as he could have. He's starting B just in case anything early happens at B, because these pops are hard to deal with. And if you have both of your players playing in this spot, which isn't bad by the way, but if you have both of your players here and they can just kind of like run them down, So S1mple being here as like that extra support really helps a lot. And as soon as he sees that it's not an early B pop or B rush, he's rotating back around, being very active. Definitely playing it like an opper. And at B, he's actually trying to molly out the right, but this is a very hard position to molly out. That's why in your pugs, you want to make sure that you don't smoke out B main, guys. As long as you can, try not to smoke out B, because the second that they can be on this right side, it is hell for your E-box players. They should know that this is a fake. The smoke is supposed to be here. It was either supposed to be here or here. So they could make an educated guess that they're going A, but it is hard. Wow, really big to get 2 there. Okay, Magus just wins this round by himself, pretty much. 5 guys alone, and almost was able to just... I mean, getting 2 there was just insane. And you see S1mple, he's holding for himself. You see, like on his T side, he was doing this every round, and then this is S1mple's counter to it. You see both of these guys are holding. This is reminiscent of Mirage, where you like double hold window for like the top mid swing. And 3D Max, they're going for this boost second before Snappy dies. Yeah, S1mple, good thing that he's able to get away there. And he's so good at like finding the opportunities to get those kills. Even I feel like most operas there would have just ran away like insta and wouldn't have even went for that kill. So there, out B, looks like they got caught. S1mple rotating in. Gets the kill on the cross. I'm surprised that they didn't have anything to help him cross there. 3D Max has all of them controlled. He gets smoked off. Most he can go for is a break and go for a kill. Can't see anything. Rotates into heaven. Ooh. Smoked off now too. That's actually hard. Pretty unwinnable, honestly. Throwing a flash for Maiden. Yeah, tough game. So this was the map that S1mple did much better on. Not for S1mple. That is hard to jump up now in CS2. It's actually super annoying. He's going to be coming to his team to get boost. They know that the guy's T-red. Take his time. Nice shot. That was a really nice like angle clearing that S1mple did here. So he saw him credit earlier, and he had pretty nice strafes here. He was anticipating, you know, maybe the opera's out wide here. He wouldn't credit all the way back here, coming out wide. Checks again for left side big, and then he does a really nice strafe on this guy credit. Now those were the smokes that they needed to use there, but not going to be able to use it. And 3D Max is just kind of giving kills away when they don't need to at all. Playing in single. And I always say not to close the door. And this is a perfect example of why. When you're playing clutches here at sync and lower, you need to be very, very careful of when you choose to close or open any of these doors. You're, one, giving a sound cue of where you are in that exact moment, but you're also cutting off possibilities for the CTs. And as soon as they figure out one thing, then like 2 other doors in their minds just close of like what's possible. If you keep it open, there's a lot more other things that are possible, if that makes sense. Like S1mple could have been double. He could have went like control side. He could have still been here. Could have been back sight. Nice spam on the Joko. Dang. Does he have time though? Ooh, and he won it. Jeez. Really nice round. 3D Max kind of giving away their lives in a couple of those rounds when they didn't need to. Maka going for the early pick with the op. That is a very strong pick. It's kind of annoying for Magisk. He's like the second guy coming in radio to like hold with S1mple, and he kind of just gets picked. Ooh. So in this game, you want to make sure that you're like moving around as much as possible. As soon as the Joko takes this shot here, he should have been like moving like left and right, like trying to like anticipate like a swing. Like the fact that he just like stands still just gives S1mple like the easiest kill ever. Like, don't get me wrong, it's like a hard shot, but you know, he already saw like where he was and he's like not moving. And I always try to tell like my teammates, this game is peek or be peeked. If you're standing still, you are the one that is getting peeked. And usually the guy that's about to get peeked is the one that dies. S1mple now has his op. He's gonna go for that D pick. S1mple loves this pick. He's really good at it too. He's very confident in his flick. He'll just aim in the middle of things. So he's ready for whether it's a jump here, peek, peek. He likes just being in the middle and just holding all of it. They are doing an upper split. I'm surprised that it wasn't on him. But S1mple is in the right spot at the right time. I love how crazy s1mple's movement is. He's just always trying to get in like an unexpected angle as much as he can. s1mple's movements is still like as good as it always was. That's, I think, one of s1mple's greatest strengths is he reads the macro of where the other team is going to be very well. And he is always like putting himself in like very good positions to make sure he's there in time. Very Donk-esque. Drops Molly for Snappy and the HE. And there it is. There's the patented s1mple aim in the middle and just flick at wherever you see him. Drops Molly for Snappy. Gonna go for the aim in the middle. Nope. Smoke is there. Ooh. That may look like 3D Max is just doing random stuff, but sometimes it's good to just go dry, even though you look kind of dumb when, you know, there is an opera just posted on it. But a lot of the times, an opera will just throw a molly outside, and then they'll just go straight to heaven. But yeah, when there is just, you know, s1mple staring at you like that, it does seem a little silly. Drop smoke to Snappy. Good. Like, I feel like s1mple's always like thinking of when he can be giving his teammates like the util, because he knows that he doesn't need it. Like, if he's going to be taking these fights here, or like on Anubis, for example, he's like rotating into B, like he doesn't necessarily need his nades. Like, I like that he's thinking of that stuff constantly. Nice shot. And I love like this shot here, because this is something that I especially need to do better with, is whenever I get surprised, trying not to shoot instantly. Like, trying to not do like a reaction shot as quick as you can. You can see s1mple, as soon as he starts getting shot, he makes sure that he has like a clean flick to it, micros just like onto, you know, his enemy, and then shoots. If he's just like reactionary shot and he was like a little bit off, he just dies anyway. But yeah, this is unfortunately GG. s1mple played as good as I expected him to. I think that s1mple's main strength has always been like his macro reading and understanding of like where his opponents are and like how he can strengthen different spots. It's very similar to how Donk plays now as a rifler. So you can definitely see a lot of that. And if you watched my Donk review from Katowice, you'll probably see a lot of that here as well, like on this new game, and just like how s1mple plays in general. I think Donk kind of even plays like an opper as a rifler with like how they like to move around the map. I thought that it was like really interesting to see, especially since I played against s1mple for so many years. You know, how would he play in CS2? And of course, it's not a crazy difference of a game. Like, the core mechanics of the game are the same, and s1mple is playing extremely well. Hope you guys like this review, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.